Ooh. Hello fam, welcome back to the Love Lab. I'm Chef Lorious. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite drinks for the fall, mulled wine. It's delicious, it's warm, you're going to love it. Come on in the kitchen. Let's cook. So guys, we're going to be making mulled wine. Mulled wine really is a concoction of flavors, right? Mulling is just using those really warm cinnamon and star anise flavors and things. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with apple cider. And if you start with apple cider, you're actually over halfway there because apple cider's already got those mulling flavors in there. So that's going to be your key, is to start with apple cider. If you don't have apple cider, you can buy like a jar of mulling spices and use them and then just strain it. But start with apple cider, trust me. And then we're going to add some red wine. Now I'm using a Merlot today. This is not one of those things where you want to use one of your super expensive bottles of wine. I mean, you can, but you're going to dilute it with apple cider. So, you know, don't go crazy. Okay, so I'm using one of my favorite everyday brands, and this is 1.5 cups of red wine. You want to use a full-bodied red, so you can use a Cabernet Sauvignon, or what I like to use in this is a Merlot, because sometimes they're a little bit smoother, but do you make sure it's full-bodied. I would not recommend Pinot Noir, because that's just too light. We're going to put a little orange juice in there, just a smidge, and then we're going to add our pretty aromatics. We're going to drop in there 2 cinnamon sticks. I've got some star anise here, which has that kind of licorice flavor to it, and several whole cloves. I'm gonna just drop those in. And this is how easy this recipe is. We're done. We're just gonna let this heat up. Bring it almost to a boil, because you can't drink it boiling, it's too hot, but you wanna get it to a nice simmer, and then we're gonna put it in our nice mugs, and we're just gonna sip away. All right, let's give this a few minutes. I'll be right back. While you're making your mulled wine, sometimes if the flavor is not sweet enough for you, just take a little bit of honey. I'm not even measuring this, okay? And I'm just gonna drizzle in a little bit of honey for just a smidge of sweetness. You don't need a ton. There we go. Okay, fam, it's done. It's come to a nice simmer, see that? And what I'm gonna do is just put a little bit like this, making sure I don't pick up the cloves and whatnot in there. Okay, and I'm gonna fill this mug up, and that little touch of sweetness should go a long ways. Oh, I love this. This is perfect for a cold night, perfect for if you're having friends over, or like I said, trick-or-treating is my personal favorite. All right, guys. Oh, Thanksgiving. This would be a great after Thanksgiving drink as well. You have plenty of options. These spices are just perfect for the season. Nothing says fall like cinnamon, right? And cloves, and apple cider and red wine. Hello. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time right back here in the Love Lab for more calibama cooking with Chef Lorious. That's me. Happy cooking. Ooh.